Everybody, welcome to the madness. That is the Books and Bex show where we talk all we want to talk about wrestling with a nice, healthy dose of madness for the winter colds or the summer colds that may be coming your way. I am Bex Bested. How the fuck are we doing? Over here is my beautifully comfortable and snug frienderoonie. Here is Bex. Here is Bex. This is Bex. That is Books.
Hi. And Eden. Well, Eden's butt.
Oh, Eden's butt. All right, you can see
Eden's
some
butt's here for us
like.
today.
You can see some little like saucy action going on over there. It's a dog's butt. Don't anyone,
The
There we
dog's butt.
there we
Yeah,
go.
it's not anything gross. Don't be grossed about my dog.
We don't have like a side OnlyFans like recording going on over there. Don't worry. It's all very
Yeah,
wholesome.
no. Very wholesome.
Very wholesome.
Minus my
How
potato
are you?
look today, because I
Oh,
have a fall cold or whatever.
yeah. Our dear Books has the fall cold. I have the remainder of my I wouldn't call it the spring snuffles. It was more like the tattoo immune downgrade snuffles. But we are heading into spring, so there is
we are,
some
we are.
grossness
Our
going
fall
about.
here on
Yeah.
the other side of the world.
Yeah. This is one thing you won't get from any other wrestling show, people. It's what's going on both sides of the planet. We are very
It's literally two
unique,
different seasons.
right?
And we're
Like
literally experiencing two different seasons.
the
It
layers
always
here, people.
Something that always makes me laugh is that for me, Christmas is wintertime
Yeah,
and like the ultimate winter holiday, but for you guys, it's
it
summer.
is. I
And that
know.
just, it messes with my brain.
It messes with my brain too. It does not make sense. It's never made sense. In fact, to I think about like maybe 50% of the population when I was growing up, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less now. It also, I think actually maybe a little bit more. It also doesn't make sense. We're like, what is going on here? Why are you imposing a winter? It's like freaking 30 degrees outside, right, Celsius, outside right now. And it's like, what is with this beard and like, snowfall, ding, 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 a ling, a ding, ding, wank, a wank, whoa. What is going on?
I have so many questions about Christmas decorations, but that's for Christmas season.
That is for the Christmas season. That is definitely it.
I
There was
was going to say
a
the winter season, but it's not.
no, because it's not. That is very hemispherist of you, Books.
I try. I try to be respectful of all, unless your
Of
name is
all
Gail Kim.
hemispheres. Yeah. She can get in the bin right now
Who,
and off
can
the
we talk about how
cliff
she's
with
still
her
going?
friend.
A week later,
We
she's still going.
a week later, and probably as of this coming out, probably
She's probably still
still going on
going.
about it.
Oh, and
I
what's
would not be
funny is
surprised.
we found out, we like, obviously, we only just found out last week, late last week, that this is all starting because no one at AEW called her back.
Yeah. Yeah. You're jealous. It wouldn't be jealousy, would it? Your disrespect is showing, madame.
It is showing.
I'm so sorry no one called you back. There was probably a very, very good reason. And now we're probably quite up to date on what that kind of reason is, and fair enough. Um,
Yeah, we help.
yeah. And that is so lame. How many times is this going to happen? Right? Like, how many
Right?
times are we going to get some sort of like bullshit opinion from someone about AEW, completely dissing them? And then when they get like rightly called out on it by everyone, I mean, yeah, of course, some people would have been rude about it, but like, so fucking what? It's the internet.
Yeah.
Um, but like I also know there was like a hell of a lot of commentary about how like very respectfully how the fuck you were wrong. And she's still like, oh,
Hmm.
meh, 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 they were telling me, oh, the AEW fan. And it's like, really? You're gonna be like that? Okay, fuck off.
Well, and then
Off you
you
carny.
know we something we learned this week, because this week we had a major return back on Dynamite, and that's don't shit on your previous company, because when shit goes wrong at your other company, aka you went to go save your marriage and it didn't save your marriage, and
I
your
mean,
contract was up.
yeah.
I don't really think if his contract was not up, he
Mm.
would have had a 90-day compete clause.
Yeah, 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 definitely.
So it has
But
not
didn't
been 90 days since Andrade was announced to have left WWE.
that was like what? Was it even a month ago as of recording of
It
this?
was,
It's
yeah, it was
like
barely a month. It was barely a
barely
month,
a
yeah.
month. Oh my God. I know we've like switched subjects really quickly here, but that's what we do because it's the madness of the Books and Big Show.
It's
Um,
us.
it's just us. This is just how a natural conversation between us just goes. And you are privileged enough to be able to watch it now.
Yes.
Oh my God. That stunned me of all of the
Done.
potential. Goodness
I,
gracious. I was agape.
I
I really
honestly,
was.
I for a second thought it was Seth Rollins because of the hair. And I was like, Seth fucking
Me.
Rollins?
It's all been a
Because,
work.
like, I was like, what is happening here? And then it was Andrade, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I assumed he had like 90 days.
Of course. Of course. Like not even.
Like,
I
and apparently he's been signed for a week or two.
wow.
So
So
there
that was
was really no
probably
90 days.
that was
Like,
really quick.
really quick.
Hmm. They like didn't was he like suspended before his contract ran out?
No one knows because they're saying he like violated a wellness thing, which
Yeah.
meant his contract, he would have been let go from his contract. But
Uh,
WWE contracts, if you were let go, which we
yeah.
know through like the WrestleMania
Yeah.
like contract,
Mm,
they let go people from their contracts. They
yeah.
have NXT has 30 days, WWE has 90 or 60.
90 usually,
So
yeah.
yeah,
That's
so
a long
either
time.
way, either his contract was a year. My guess is he went in for a kick quick contract
Yeah,
to try and help save his marriage
potentially.
because
I do think it was potentially marriage
yeah,
related. Yeah.
Lance Storm once commented on a post of mine explaining the difference, like a travel schedule. So
Yeah.
you have Monday Night Raw on Mondays, which means they travel Sunday, they're
Yeah.
working Monday, travel back Tuesday.
Yeah.
So say that's Charlotte's schedule. Then
Mm.
Andrade leaves Tuesday, works Wednesday, home Thursday.
Yeah.
So then they
Yeah.
have Friday, Saturday together.
Mm. Do you
Or the opposite,
yeah.
like if they work SmackDown. And that
Mm.
doesn't include pay-per-views or when they were doing house shows or any of this other stuff. Like
Because I was gonna
two
say,
full
would
days with your spouse is not healthy.
it's not great. It's not great. And if Andrade has to do like collision as well, that's
Mm-hmm.
the weekend taken up too. And if Charlotte has any like
Yeah.
other things she's got to do with, outside of the actual like just performing schedule, then it really doesn't, yeah, no, it really doesn't give you much time. It's not like a
No.
relationship building
Type of
brick
business.
and
Yeah.
mortar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is why I always like hope that Buddy and Rhea are like I want nothing but like
Good things for
the
them.
happy life balance. I want nothing
Yeah.
but good for them because very selfishly, I want Buddy back in AEW because he's been shining in AEW.
Oh,
Like
he's been
his talent
absolutely
has
shining.
been, oh, his talent is
So he's
phenomenal,
so
and we
good.
were not so good, and we weren't getting none of that in the Wobbly Wobbly. So
No.
I really hope that yeah, that they have all of the time together.
Me
Be
too.
hermits, people, be hermits.
Just be
Schedule in
hermits.
time.
But yeah, Andrade is a perfect example of don't shit on your previous employer.
Yes. Yes.
Um, don't shit on other companies because
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
look at what can happen when you leave on good terms.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't think, I mean, there obviously might have been some people, but I honestly didn't think that we would see Andrade in back in AEW
I didn't
so
either.
for one so
Dude,
quickly, but kind of two like at all for a while. I was like pondering like when he left. I was like, shit, like where would he go? Like would he go like Triple R or something? And then
I was
like
assuming CMLL. Like I thought he was gonna
yeah,
go full lucha again.
yeah, yeah. I was also thinking that I reckon he could have a great run in New Japan as well.
Yeah,
Um, but he's back and he's in the
but he's
freaking Don
back.
Callis
Hell's
family,
family.
which is literally trying to to take over AEW.
They are. Everyone was always. Today I went on a rampage because someone told me I was making this up. Um, there were multiple articles and Reddit posts of, "Oh my God, the Death Riders are the NWL. They're the new NWL." No, it's the Don Callis family. Like better and less annoying right now because they don't
Yeah,
have he who must not be named with the mustache and bitch off.
yeah,
But because Don
yeah.
Callis is a far better manager than any other
I
manager. Like
agree.
I'm
I
sorry.
agree. Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. Oh no, there's no argument. Well, there probably is,
yeah,
but no, I would definitely put him at the top.
yeah. So you have the Don Callis family. I want them to make DCF shirts that look like the NWO shirt. Like there's
He
probably a
needs
really
to make
bad
that.
like legal like issue there,
Oh,
but
there would be. There would be. We are you aware of the whole like, too
too
sweet
sweet
cease and
issue.
desist
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
That'd be on that like fucking flies on shit.
So quick. But I think it would be funny if they do something like that.
I
Like
think
even if it's
yeah.
not full NWO, because like we obviously know Takesha's getting ready to part with the Don Callis family. We're
Yes.
seeing that, and he starts the Don Callis family wolf go their separate ways. Like,
Black and red is his color.
it is his colors are black and red. It would work so well.
Look too good. Bucket.
Okay, come on, bestie slash lover. Let's do it. Oh, another update. AEW has now once again referred to me as their bestie.
Well, it's
So
because it's true. It's
it
because
is
it's true.
true.
Come on.
Like
The
my ego,
entirety.
my delusion, they're not helping.
And that's a lovely little segue into, and speaking of your ego, what is, what are your plans for this upcoming show that you might be able to attend?
Oh
Are
well,
attending?
well, we had something else to talk about before that.
Oh, yes, that's very right. It wasn't quite the
So
segue. The
yeah, we're
side
not
segue.
there yet. Side segue. I
Side
you know
segue.
I today I was scrolling through TikTok while I was supposed to be working. It was my lunch break. Okay, it was my lunch break.
Oh, well
And I
then
saw a
perfectly
newer fan.
acceptable.
Yeah, it's fine. I saw a new fan who she's been one of my favorites to watch her journey because she takes notes. This is the one who takes notes. I love her.
Oh, life.
And she was discussing our intergender tornado tag match.
Hmm.
And she goes, I love that AEW lets the women go after the men and the men go after the women.
Hmm.
And again, we all know wrestling is choreographed and
Yes.
scripted.
Yeah.
We know the endings are predetermined.
Yes. We know everyone tries to do
So
everything as safely as possible.
it's
And
possible.
yeah,
So it is okay
unless you know
that
Jax.
women wrestle men
Hmm. Exactly.
because everyone's doing everything to be safe,
Yes.
and wrestling is just choreographed stunt work,
Hmm.
which both men and women do.
Mm.
And I think her issue was with the Becky, AJ, Punk, and Seth match where it was man on man, woman on woman, versus like
Oh, okay.
Chris Statlander's like just trying to kill Yuta, like which I mean, who
I
doesn't
I
want to kill
really
Yuta? But
I
like
know, right? Everyone. But no,
everyone.
I freaking loved like the moment in the ring where like Yuta and Stat were like basically like fucking, back suplexing each other to like
Hmm.
properly. And it was a thing of fucking beauty because yeah,
Beauty.
that is equality. That is respect for your
Hmm.
talent. This is not a I'm male, so I'm typically just going to be stronger and better with you. There's no fucking point. Oh no, these are like this. This is like a fucking, well, for one, this is like the world, the women's world champion, for goodness sake. So she's already
Hmm.
of a higher level. Even if you looked at her and Yuta side by side, you'd be like, you can see more power in Stat. Not this and
Yeah.
fucking Yuta, but like, he's like put on like a decent
He
amount.
hasn't been men world champ.
But no, he hasn't been men's world champ at all. So like he doesn't, and that kind of way, he doesn't have the highest level of skill than what Stat would. And yeah, just like I
Yeah.
just loved how like Darby and Stat just went like, fuck it, we're meeting them on the stairs and they just come like running through. Like it's Darby who was directing Stat to go and like jump
Hmm.
on them, which that's usually like Darby's thing. Like he did a spot like from that very similar thing, but he was like, no, like so it's like all of this encouragement, it brings the reality to it
Yeah.
as well. Like there's I didn't find that unbelievable whatsoever. I mean, same thing with Marina as well. Like if you looked at Marina and then you looked at Darby, you'd be like, she's gonna murder him.
Hmm.
And we've discussed many a times, she absolutely could murder him. And I
Yeah.
just think all four of them worked so well together. The story and the
So
drama
well
they
together.
built in that fucking Marina Shafir getting like what the fuck's the move? Like shit. It's like I think they kind of did like an atomic dropish kind of thing to her, but it's like basically like her bare feet just
Yeah.
boom into like the tax. And I don't know about you,
Tags.
but everyone in my house was just like they just pulled their feet up and they were like, nah, like
Oh
that.
yeah. I still feel it. I still feel that in my own feet.
Yeah, my
Like
feet are
that hurts.
scrunched.
Like it hurts when one would go through like a flip flop or something.
Yeah,
Let alone
yeah.
your bare feet.
Oh God. And they were in all the points. They were in the heel, the ball, the arch, the
Yeah.
toes.
Ah.
Oh. And then she
What
like put her weight on them as well. Like she had no
you
choice
know,
because she had to get out of the way. But it was like,
most men couldn't do
fuck.
that.
No.
No.
If we're gonna be a
If
little,
we're gonna be honest, let's just say we're being honest. I mean, these are the men who get colds, get man flu.
We have to perform even when our wombs want to evacuate our bodies. So,
Yeah. Jeez.
God damn
It's
it.
there, there's something very special about AEW right now, and that's
Yes,
how they've like put their men's and women's division on the same level.
they
Um,
really
you know,
have.
I
They really have.
I know everyone had a lot of complaints about how the women's tags look. I love them because they look like the men. It basically felt like AEW was like, no, our women's tags are the same as the men.
Yes.
It's just for women.
Hmm.
And our and Brian Danielson and a lot of the other commentary in AEW and stuff are following in Hangman and Lee Moriarty and Kyle Fletcher's lead and saying men's world championship, putting
Yeah.
the men's world and the women's world on the same level and not just saying world title
Hmm.
because it then devalues the women's a little slight. Like it's
Oh,
like they're doing
definitely.
such a great job right now. Oh, and then you have the Pure Championship happening in ROH for women, which has
Yeah.
historically been like men's stuff, and it's like
Mm.
AEW is trying so hard right now to focus on that. Like our men and women's division are both fucking amazing and fucking
Yes.
awesome and deserve the
Yes.
same level of respect. And
Absolutely. It's like the best thing ever, huh? Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
coming from someone who had to like watch, everything from the 80s and the early 90s and all this kind of stuff. I have never ever 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 heard the world title be referred to as the men's world title. I mean, given a lot of these companies didn't even have fucking women's divisions up
women's.
proper, but it was always like the women's world title, the diva title, everyone. It was always like the men's blah blah blah. And and that yeah, that always just rubbed me the wrong way because I do feel like t tacking on women whatever just because it is, women whatever physically, mentally, both whatever the fuck. Um like the whole package of everyone who is like a woman, just because it's like their version of it, it always gets downgraded. You see it with every other sport as
Hmm.
well, like women's
Yeah,
basketball, women's
women's
football. Ugh,
basketball,
ugh, right? Like it gets talked about, like even
women's soccer.
women. Yeah, exactly. The whole thing over here. Um, we have like the women's rugby team, but they're not called like the women's rugby team. They have like a name for it as well. And they're badass. They're well and truly like on the same level. But like that even like took like a while is right, So like everyone was already trained, psychologically, like subliminally, I should say. That's like if it's a women's something, you're not gonna have the top performance that you're gonna get if
Hmm.
something was like the men's whatever the who. And that's just not true. And
It's not true.
AEW have been proving that time and time and time again. Ever since like around about this time last year, we started to see shit, not speedily, but we started to see shit kind of change. And ever since 2025 has come in, I've been saying it since like the word go, and it is absolutely without a doubt true now that we
Hmm.
are in like October. 2025 is the year of women's wrestling. And if you're not doing women's wrestling right in 2025, you're going to be left behind forever now. For
Hmm.
absolute ever now.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
even when you even when you look at what people praise about WWE, it's not the men's roster.
mm,
Io Sky and oh god, who was she up against? Was it Rhea?
Stephanie? Oh, recently.
Stephanie.
Yeah, yeah,
Recently,
yeah,
Io Sky
yeah,
and Stephanie
yeah.
saved WrestlePalooza.
Yes.
Like that was
Yeah.
everyone's favorite match of the night.
Yeah.
Like across the board, women's wrestling is coming out on top.
Mm. Yeah, it really is. Stuff
And
that's happening in Stardom now is like phenomenal.
mhm,
And Eve
yeah,
is always like being like on top of their game, but they're getting more and more and more like eyes on them now too.
yeah,
Mm.
it's so incredible what's happening
It is
right
a.
now.
It
And
really
I
is.
love that AEW has recognized it and
Mm.
is making a really good effort
Yeah.
to acknowledge it.
Yeah. And we haven't needed to have like who would probably, and I mean this in no disrespect for Madison Rain, but I'm trying to think who would be like the appropriate substitute for like a Stephanie McMahon coming out and making a whole big deal about it and doing this big like announcement and basically being like, thanks to me, you are now going to get decent women wrestling. Like in AEW, nothing like that has happened. We've had like obviously the announcement for the tag titles, but that is very normal.
Hmm.
We haven't had to have like someone come out and give us like this, yeah, you're gonna like cheer for this now because from this moment on, we're putting women, blah, 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 and just making all this really like fake, like kind of like
Hoopla.
announcement of it. There's been, yeah, right?
None of that.
Like there's none.
It's felt natural.
Yeah, it really has. It really, really has. It's been a nice, beautiful build. And that Anarchy in the Arena, when we had Willow and Marina Shafir, like they obviously had a beef with each other, but there
Hmm.
was also massive beef between like the men of both sides with both of the women as well. So
When
that really like started up, and I wouldn't be surprised if we have at least one woman in the Anarchy in the Arena matches from now on. I wouldn't be surprised if we keep going with an intergender with that, because for me it would feel like a step back if we didn't. But
it would
obvious
feel like a setback.
it would, and I don't think it would have to be a forced interjection as well, because as we saw with Willow, there was a very natural storyline that led
Hmm.
to that. It made complete sense. Just like how the intergender tornado tag match between Darby Stat and Marina and Yuta, that was the most like, yeah, that has to happen. That's the most
Oh yeah.
logical step from this like
Hmm.
entire storyline. And they went at it
At
like
it.
Darby was like encouraging Stat to like jump up there and like holding them down. They were double moving, and Yuta and Chris Statlander were fucking back suplexing each other like absolute mentals, like with all of the power. Like
Hmm.
it wasn't like, oh, I'm like, I'm fighting a woman, so I better be like,
Better
either a
hold back.
cuck. Yeah, either a cuck who's just going to be like, "Oh, you're beating me. Oh, I can't. Oh." All of a sudden, all of my like talent as a wrestler has left my body. Yeah, or being like too gentle. It was just like a wrestler facing a wrestler who really have issues with each other. I mean, as we've said before, like Stat used to fucking choke Uter out on a daily occasion. On a daily
that
occurrence.
that reminds me. I watched Halloween Havoc for our friend's
You
podcast, The
did.
Hard Way. I did, and I now know what intergender matches can be
Mm,
because we had I trying to pull up my notes. Okay, hold on. All right, we had Jackie versus Disco Inferno,
yes.
and that entire match was just Disco Inferno stalling
Yeah.
because they didn't know how to properly book a match between a man and a woman.
No. That
And
and
like she went after him a little bit,
mm,
but like it wouldn't. Yeah,
no one
it
was
was all
committing
pure
to
stalling.
anything. Yeah. Yeah.
No one was committing to anything.
No.
And I think
It
if you're going to
looked
book those type of
foolish.
matches, you have to book them correctly, and that's let the men, let the women go after each other
Yeah.
because we all know it's not real. It's
Yeah.
like why I still get pissed off when people were like trying to white knight for Marina when Hangman Lariat gave her the lariat. Like, you don't think that they practiced that a couple of times before she went out and they did it?
Yeah.
Like, you don't think he knew the type of pressure, like all of this to put on someone
Yeah.
else?
Yeah. Plus,
Like
also, like, Marina is built. She has a back like a truck. It's
Marina could
fucking
realistically
impressive.
take on Hangman and no one would question it.
Exactly. Like she's been thrown around on the mat multiple, multiple times with all of her judoku. And like her size is very similar to other wrestlers that
Hmm.
Hangman would have done that to as
Yeah.
well. Which is why this whole like, oh, men's and women's sports bullshit. For one, it's wrong. They're not men, they're pure women. But the whole like idea that men are just inherently more powerful than women because they were born with like, I don't know, testosterone. Is this what you're
Um.
like putting the thing
You
of it?
you know what?
That's not a thing,
If you think that, please watch men experiencing period cramps and then go and tell me what women can handle.
right? Right?
Because
It's
we're
not,
expected to work through this pain.
yeah.
Like women can take a lot more pain than anyone's. Plus childbirth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But just
Like
like but just like
we're a lot
made up in
stronger.
general.
We're not little like
We're not petite little girls
we're not little
who,
girls.
no, we're
Some of
not
us
little
are petite,
girls.
but
Some
some
of us aren't petite, but we're not petite little
little girls.
girls. No. But like, just in general, I just think it's very, very disrespectful
Hmm.
to talk about athletes in such a gender uh
Yeah.
concrete way. Because look at fucking, oh fuck, what's his name? Fucking he's got like the
I wish I
hottest
could read your
wife in
mind.
all the world. He's got the hottest wife in all the world. Michelle
David
something
Beckham?
or other. No, no, he's a wrestler, little wrestler, WWE. They got rid of him, and then everyone made all this things like he came back.
Uh,
No, it's not a Drake. Is it a Drake? Is his name
Um,
Drake? Hmm. I'm not too sure. But he's fucking tiny. And then you have like little Holly. No, 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 little Dudley. What the fuck? Spike Dudley. He was fucking tiny. Oh my God. There are so many tiny men
Rey
that
Mysterio?
always. Rey Mysterio was tiny as well, but there are so many like tiny men, like without all like the massive built up of muscles. Because you got to say that like Rey Mysterio is now like half.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah.
Is
I
he
mean,
like
I'm going
30?
by 97 WCW when he
Yeah.
was
When he was
like this big.
Yeah, yeah. Like there are so many tiny men who
Mhm.
have like obviously they've had like their own like disrespect as well, but like they're like smaller. They're like I mean, for who you just said, Jackie. Jackie was big. Jackie was
Was I
built.
was like, holy shit, Jackie just punched him in the face because you can actually hurt him and do it. Because I was
Yeah.
already annoyed because I was already went in with my bad like Disco Inferno is a crap human being, so I was like, I already hate this man, and I was like, go Jackie, kick his
Yeah.
ass. Like,
Yeah.
I see your muscles.
I
Like it's
know,
like Jade
right?
Cargill too. Jade Cargill could beat up probably realistically 90% of the men's roster
Hell
in real life.
yeah. Because yeah, her muscles are not just are not just aesthetic. They like
No,
perform
they
as well.
those are muscles.
Yeah,
Same with
yeah.
Rhea Ripley.
Mhm.
Like okay, girl, like I won't mess with you.
Exactly. Exactly. Like so many of the women's roster, of all women's rosters, they're like beasts. And
Hmm.
even if they're like not like beasts, they're fucking tough. You know?
Yeah, you know.
Ugh,
And
that annoys
speaking
me.
of tough,
Yeah.
we got an announcement we all know I have been waiting for.
Uh-huh.
Jamie Hayter on Collision said, Tekla, I have three words for you. And these were blood and guts. The first ever women's blood and guts is happening and happening in my state. And I just bought my fucking tickets. And I am so fucking happy. I am going to watch these women destroy each other in the best fucking possible way. And I'm hoping we also have a men's blood and guts because I would love a Kenny Omega versus Young Bucks blood and guts because like I would just I swear to God AEW hold on just quick side note this is for you my bestie AEW I swear to God if Kenny gets carried out in a fucking stretcher between now and blood and guts and he is not on Blood and Guts, I will have strong words for you
Strong.
because I have not seen Kenny Omega live since Grand Slam 2021, and that is an unfair bullshit
That
thing.
is an unfair bullshit thing. And don't treat your besties like this. Okay?
You don't treat your bestie this way.
No,
God.
no. After like the other night as well. Will we stop doing that? Kenny Omega.
Kenny got beat up post match. Why are you doing this to me?
I was watching it and I was like, oh, Brooks' poor heart. And I don't know if she can take another one, to
I
be honest.
can't. I can't. And then all of her friends are like, Don Callis is so amazing. No, he's not.
I know.
He's trying to kill Kenny.
One thing I love about Sicko's Club is that you're always gonna have like this real like vocal on either side, and it's very fun. But then you have like the war between Bane and Stat is one.
Oh
This
yeah.
war of the Don Callis fan.
And it sucks because my wifey, Gina, also no, it's Kenny's wife too. And she's sitting there going, I love Don Callis. He's trying to kill her husband.
Gina, I think you may need to assess perhaps, the health of your hubby. Um, your sister wife is having a hard time right now. It's not very
Anyway,
polyamorous of you.
no.
But yes,
But
we need a men's blood and guts as
guts
well.
too.
If you could, yeah, if you're able to see like both of them,
I would
my heart
just
would be
like
so happy for you.
I I literally like I keep joking because like obviously AEW called me their bestie. Because I said women's tag, what was it? Women's tag teams and then blood and guts announcement, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
bestie.
yeah.
Um, and then it was like announced a week later. It was in North Carolina. I was like, you cannot tell me that AEW is not booking for me right now.
There is nothing you can say out there in the land to convince us that this is not happening. All roads lead to our dear books being at Blood and Guts. And even potentially maybe sneaking into a little press room, maybe.
Well, I'm trying to. I'm hoping because we're both members of AEW Heels.
Yes.
So I'm also hoping that I can do the heel street team. And
Yes, I hope you can too.
I probably am not gonna get it because I'm probably on watch list. Like you do not let her in any earlier. She is going to find us. She is going to like hurt us if we try to get rid of Kenny again.
You're coming straight for fucking the Don Callis family. You're like, right now,
I'm gonna find Don Callis.
and give him a big talking to.
I'm
That
gonna point my finger at him.
you have a date with my finger.
Yeah, but in all
I like pass
seriousness,
out your photo everywhere, and it's like, you're aware of this woman. We couldn't say no, but just be aware. Oh.
I'm definitely on a watch list. It's okay. It's okay.
Of all the
I'm
watch
gonna
lists you
cry.
could be on,
It's a good watch list to be on.
little do we know is that there's actually like a big fucking one of like all of us. It's just like be aware of these people.
Where these weirdos? They call themselves the Sickos Club. I don't know what to think of them.
So that is freaking awesome.
I
And
know. It's
believe
good.
you me, people, we're going to be like basically just talking about that for like the whole show when I get back from
Yeah, because
Japan.
it's gonna be. I figured we could also take some time in fantasy book. So
Yes. Yes.
I'm calling it Team Spooky and Team Sunshine.
I
My,
like that.
my guess for Team Spooky is
Yes.
obviously Thekla,
Yes. 100%.
Julia,
Mm-hmm.
and Sky,
Yep.
Megan, and Penelope.
That makes sense.
It
That
does.
makes sense. And I really want this for Penelope as well. And Megan Bain, because she's done a hell of a lot of hardcore matches over in
Hmm.
GCW as well. But like,
I
yeah, Penelope, our hardcore queen. Fuck yes. I
Yeah,
would love
I
that.
think Penelope just deserves to have a match like this.
Yeah. Yeah. She definitely deserves to be in the first ever Blood and Guts for
Mhm.
100% sure. Absolutely.
uh,
Absolutely.
and then my Team Sunshine is
Yeah.
Jamie,
Yes.
Willow,
Yes.
Harley, and
Yes.
then two other people who I also think deserve
Yeah.
to be in the first like seriously hardcore women's, and that is AJ.
Do you think those two are going to take a spot?
I do because I don't think we're at. I think tag teams will happen after this because
Yes.
Megan and
Yes.
Penelope are already kind of like so much a part of Team Spooky, and so are and obviously Sky Blue and um, Julia
Julia.
Hart.
Mm, mm, mm.
Those are two natural tag teams
Yeah.
already in Team Spooky.
Yes.
That I think the tag team tournament is going to start after Blood and Guts.
Fair. Yeah, fair. You don't think Queen Amanada? Because I think Queen
Oh,
Amanada instead of
maybe take
Harley.
the place of Harley. Yeah,
But at the same time, Harley still has unfinished business with Megabad.
with yeah,
So if we're going like rivalry on rivalry, you've got, well, I guess
Thekla.
Jamie's just pissed with like all of Triangle of Madness, maybe?
I think mostly Thekla, but
You think so? Because so does
I
Queen
think it's
Amanada.
all of
They have
them.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ooh, I'm
Oh, no,
rethinking.
wait. No, wait, because Tekla was the one who took Jamie out when she
Yeah,
debuted. So yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Wow,
I'm
Tekla's
wonder.
made a lot of enemies already.
Yeah. I think you're right. I think Queen Aminata will be in it.
I think
I'm gonna
so, just
sub
because of the,
Harley.
yeah,
I'm gonna sub
yeah,
Harley for Queen Aminata.
yeah.
I
Even
don't
though,
know. I love Harley.
mm,
I don't know if she can handle that level of match just yet.
not, you don't think it's, because there's a lot
I
of other
think.
people involved. So if anything, that might be a
Well,
good little
yeah,
like lead in.
but or have her be like the cheerleader outside or something helping.
Well, yes, of
I
course,
think Queen.
because yeah, she can definitely be ringside or like come in and like not like
Yeah,
necessarily interfere because like Team Sunshine. But like yeah, she can definitely be involved because these are still very open. Like as soon as you
yeah.
get like a match like that, it's no DQ, so
Because
fucking
they're
anything.
also having her realign with Mercedes. So
Yeah. Isn't that interesting, huh? That kind of also came out of nowhere. The re-debut of Puppet Monet. I didn't
Monet.
expect that either. Hey, I did not expect her to come back at
I
all.
died. I was so happy because after that there was a photo Mercedes posted or
Yeah.
reposted of her and Athena and said tag team. Um,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, okay, I can see that. But now I'm like, I love Puppet Monet, and
Yeah, me
I
too.
truly don't think Mercedes wants to be in tag.
Mm. I
So
mm.
if she is going to be in the tournament, I can see her teaming with someone like Harley and them losing pretty quickly.
Yeah, and then their little like friendship thing could turn into a little, well, kind of a one-sided friendship, but that's just basically because Harley just has that personality where it's like she could get on with a crazy person, she could get along with like a mad person, she could get along with a happy person, she could just get along with everybody,
Everyone.
whether or not they want her there or not. But yeah, I could. That's actually a really interesting opening, like can what am I
Hmm.
trying to say? Like a different branch of like their storyline is yeah,
Yeah,
if they like did team up obviously didn't go very far. And then that can like piss Monet off because then she can be like, you got in the way of me getting my like 10th belt, yada, yada, yada. And
yeah.
then they can like
Hmm.
have a little, start that little tiff again. Yeah, that would be good. It would be awesome to have Ty J in there because they have also had a hardcore match
Yeah,
against Penelope before.
yes.
Um,
I think they would be a
insane.
good pick.
I think they would be a good pick too. We are fantasy booking here though.
Yeah, with
So
this fantasy booking.
what if the bunny comes
I
back?
If the bunny comes back, I will be the happiest person alive.
I will die.
And
I will absolutely die.
I literally keep commenting on all her posts.
Me too. Me too. Because I just want to encourage it. I just want to know.
I'm
I
like,
just want her to
I
know that
will
she's
get
the
her
best.
back
And
in
yeah.
AEW if I die trying. I will die trying on this.
I know, right? I know. Me too. It's like, yeah, if you need all of like the good encouragement and to know that like you've been missed and we can't wait, like, yeah. Bring the bunny back. I've
Bring the
missed her.
bunny back.
Yeah, I've missed her a lot
Me too.
because even though I do love the dynamic of Ford and Megan Bain as a tag team, they do have that very cool dynamic of like small small and big. And I love how like Penelope's just been taken to like just throw me, and they do like combine really well. But I would still prefer like Bunny to join. I don't want them to like leave Megan Bain at all. Oh no, no, no. Just join up more. I would love Bunny coming in, being Ford's tag partner, and
Mhm.
then that just like opens Megan up for like the singles run, you know?
Singles run, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, speaking of that, oh my God, Sheeta's coming back.
Sheeta's
Sheeta's,
coming back,
yeah,
which
yeah.
I'm not nuts. She already posted that she was back in the United States in August.
This is what
Like,
I
she must
thought.
have gone back
This,
home.
honestly, I was like, did I gaslight myself? I thought
I went
she was
through.
already back.
No, no, no. She posted like in at the training ring. Like, she posted that she was in the United States.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming she had to go back for. I mean, because mind you, Sheeta in Japan does a lot of plays and acting and everything, which is
Yes.
why she's never been
Yes.
extremely full time in AEW because
Yes. Yeah.
she
She does
has
have a
other
big
interests
performance. Yeah. Yeah.
or
Yeah. She has a big performance thing. Yeah.
outside of that. And I think
Yeah.
everyone needs to remember that when Sheeta gets booked.
Yeah.
Sheeta is
Exactly.
very much almost, I don't want to say part time, but her love is split between multiple. One
Yes.
of them
And
being acting and.
yeah, yeah. And also like, just being in Japan and like even doing like Joshi stuff in Japan as
Mhm.
well. I think she did I know she like I can't remember off the top of my head who it was, but I know she had like an interaction at an event
Yeah.
over in Japan and stuff. And I freaking love that AEW allows their wrestlers to do that as well. Like they
Mhm.
acknowledge that it's not like something that for everyone is gonna have like constant booking every
Yeah.
single match, because
And
things
it's
go through
healthy
trials and stuff. It's very, very healthy. It's healthy
for
for
the
the
wrestlers
fans,
themselves.
healthy for the wrestlers, it's healthy for the storylines.
Yeah.
Um, and everything. And I think, yeah, and it's really healthy for the wrestlers physically, character wise. I mean, obviously, I could imagine some people, like there are some people who like have to work, have to work, have to work. I
Yeah.
think Diana Prazo is one of those wrestlers who
Who
like
wants to
needs,
to work.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, and so I'm really, really happy that not only is the pure tournament going on and it's back, but that she also got to do some like indie stuff as well. Like for whatever
Yeah.
reason, I'm glad that she did, so she could like get that like, oh,
She
I'm gonna
needed to
start
find her,
wrestling.
Deanna had to find her groove, and she did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's very, very true. It's very, very true. 'Cause she did kind of, she it did kind of like fall off a little bit, and I'm not
Mhm.
quite too
Well,
sure
she
why.
said, I watched an interview with her, and she said it has a lot to do with like like how people were like saying about her body and like it.
Oh,
You
it
know, she
was a
had that
fan
bad
thing.
match. Well, and she also had that really bad match in
Yeah,
CMLL where CML was
yeah,
not happy with her
yeah.
and
That was like
like
the catalyst. Yeah,
said something to Tony, and I think that also got to her. You know, like
yeah.
between the fans saying stuff about her and her body and her work and how she is in ring right now, and that happening, she
Mm,
she knew Tony wasn't going to book her right now because CMLL and Tony are very much like BFF right now, and I
yeah,
get it. Like she had a bad reaction, like
yeah,
he kind of just told her, please, let's take a
yeah,
breath. And
yeah.
she understood and went and did indie work so she could find her
Mm,
love of wrestling again.
yeah.
And she knew she was being booked for the Pure tournament. And I think that was
Mm.
like, okay, well, I know I'm going to be in this. Like, let me go and do everything I can. And you can tell now in ring that she's happier.
Oh, you really can. Yeah, you really can. I
Like,
could see it from that first moment she came back to even do that promo. I was like, oh, Deanna's
yeah, you can
back. She's
just,
got that swag.
yeah, she found her spark again. And I think
Mm,
that's healthy.
it
And
is.
that's
It
kind of
really
like
is.
what I've also assumed what was been happening with Britt Baker. Like we know Britt
Me
Baker said
too.
she's ready to return, but when you
Mm,
hear like Sean Ross has said multiple times that she's been dealing with stuff, we know she went through a bad breakup. She almost died. She was having
yeah,
back problems. Like she
yeah.
came back way too soon,
Yes.
got a lot of
Well,
shit from fans,
yes. A lot, a
and it's
lot.
probably messed with her. And now it's just,
Yeah.
all right, she says she's ready. She's been working
Mm,
on her back. She's been working on her issues. I don't know if
Yeah.
she's been training in ring because we actually haven't heard of that anything. Like
No,
she's
no,
posted nothing about in ring training. We just know she's worked
no.
with DDP.
Yeah.
And so is Darby right now too, which is so cool to see. Darby's
Yeah.
working with Diamond Dallas,
Which is ridiculous because his
which
like
is something
crumple
I never
physics.
thought I would see.
I
But
know, right? But Darby's crumple physics and his ability to fucking do shit is just gonna like skyrocket even more.
oh
I
yeah,
don't know who's
well,
gonna be able to put that man down.
and that was something they actually said was DDP said he's like it's good you're starting now with the like type of work you like to do. He's like you're
Yes,
learning to
yes,
have help your body recover now as opposed to it's too late. Um,
yes, yes. Very
so
smart.
I think Britt kind of suffered from the same thing Deanna was, where fans got to her, it affected her mental health, it affected her in ring
Mm,
work, and
mm.
Britt herself, when she's posting, looks so much happier.
She does, hey. She does. She looks, you can see like a inner glow coming out
Look,
now.
yeah, she went through a really rough time, and I'm still
Yeah.
hoping because Thunder Rosa has made it clear she wants another match with Britt. We all know that's one of the best matches to have happened in AEW.
Yeah. Yeah. One
I'm
of the
not,
first OG like blood rivals.
yeah, I'm not writing Britt off just yet. She didn't show up in Pittsburgh. I
No,
just think it wasn't the right time.
no.
Um, and I think
Uh-uh.
there's no storyline right now that makes sense for
No.
Britt to come in.
No, 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 no. Unless she's gonna be a return for like being the tag team thing, like as a tag
Yeah.
team with someone. That's the only thing I could see right now that she could be crawling into.
Mhm.
Unless unless they want to add some sort of like other dynamic to the blood and guts thing, because as we were saying
Yeah.
before, it's very
Which she
open.
would be
Anything
great in
could
a blood and
happen.
guts.
She would be, and it would make sense for her to, like her, like say, like making a surprise, like run-in at Blood and Guts wouldn't be like, oh, this is weird. They'd be like, oh, this makes sense,
Hmm.
you know? But I think also people really, really forget, these fans really, really forget, how rude the fans were to Britt Baker when she came back.
Oh
She
yeah, they were
was
mean.
They were absolutely ungiving a fuck. And that's why I think that like Pittsburgh, because it wasn't Pittsburgh, they don't deserve
Hmm.
her fucking return.
No,
They don't deserve. They were
they don't return her
cruel.
back.
She was trying she was trying to let us all know about this terrifying thing of like seizures and all this kind of stuff. And I really, really felt for her because I myself, like last year, at the end of last year, I had like two seizures out of the blue. Don't know why the fuck they came. No fucking idea. That like puts you on edge. And I just had
It
two. She
does.
had bad ones. She had really bad ones.
Yeah.
And
On
your
top of a
brain gets
breakup,
fucked up on top of a goddamn breakup, which
which
fucks
in which
everyone's
she's being
self-conscious
blamed
anyway.
for
Mm.
by
Yeah, yeah.
every single person who will like speak because they have no idea what's going on, even though her and Adam are like still friends. Like
I know, right? But for some reason, apparently Conan knows more about their relationship than anyone else.
speaking of Conan, I was on
Do
TikTok
we have to?
and oh, and
Carry on.
someone said something about Conan and like Conan talking about AEW. I said, why are we listening to Conan on AEW?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, and
exactly.
then and then someone said, well, CM Punk and Jericho also like it was about Tony Khan not being a boss and being a friend, which we know has been proven
Yeah.
false multiple times now. And
Yeah.
then someone goes, well, Punk and Jericho said it. I said, Jericho has also said that Tony knows when to be a boss. Like, what's
Yeah.
your point?
Yeah.
And
Read the whole quote.
Punk, I said, okay, let's look at what Punk has said about his now current employer. And when someone goes, well, maybe I didn't say that, and then he said, well, I mean, Punk's also talked shit about WWE. You proved my point. Why are you taking Punk's word on any former employee? Because he's talked shit.
Exactly. That's what he does. That
That's
is
what
what he
he
does.
does.
That man prefers to like fucking burn bridges than like have an
It's
adult fucking feeling about something.
unlike Andrade.
Unlike Andrade, who is
I
back.
love when we can circle things back. But yeah,
Me
we
too.
brought up Conan, and I saw that. I was like, dude, you proved my point. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
why are we
Yeah. Yeah.
listening
Yeah.
to Punk, who is pissed at Tony Khan for firing him over the very
Rightfully.
people who AEW is named after. It's all
Mm,
elite wrestling for a reason.
mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
called elite
Yes.
because of the elite. And
Exactly.
not just Cody, because of the
No.
Young Bucks, because of
Yes.
Kenny Omega.
Yes.
That is why he is not going to get rid of the namesake of his
No.
company because you're
No.
throwing a tantrum because
No.
Jack Perry said, "Cry me a river, I'm gonna use real glass."
Yeah. Like who how old are you? Like what the fuck, man? How
Well, I
fucking
mean,
old are you?
we
Are
know
you
his wife likes to still skip down the runway like a 13-year-old. So maybe he's 15 and she's 13. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that's it. They like to keep themselves young by like, Punk has to mentally put himself. That was just so stupid, though. It was just so fucking stupid.
It's so
And then
stupid.
everyone got all like, they were like, "Oh no, like AEW really like fucked themselves up when they showed that footage." And I'm like, "No, they didn't actually.
No, they
They shut
didn't.
you all up. They were
I
like,
still don't
oh, you
understand
want to
how
make that
that was
shit?
bad
Yeah,
because I was like, all I'm seeing is that their story of events is true.
matches up on that
Like,
on what particularly happened there.
and
Absolutely
all
matched
that
up.
that's all it was there to do was that
Yeah,
the story that they are telling is the truth because
yeah,
lawyers probably wrote the story.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. And they had to. They
They
had to
had to
release
because
that
he was
because it
gonna
was
keep.
getting bullshit.
Notice how Punk has shut his mouth about it now.
Yeah, it did its job.
It did
He
its
had
job.
to be shut up. He just
Now
had
if
to be fucking shut up.
if only there was footage of Kenny saving Larry from Brawl Out.
Oh,
Why did no one get that on tape?
I know, right? And well, we know why because there are decent people back there. Decent people who don't
I
see a
guess.
fight happening and like
I
decide,
don't
oh,
want to
I'm gonna
tape
pull
it.
out my phone.
I mean, in that case, I wish they taped it. Who doesn't want to see Kenny Omega saving a dog?
Exactly, exactly. But people
And if
have
you say you don't, you're lying.
but people have such like the people who want to hate Kenny Omega so bad, they can only do it with lies. So,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah, that's true.
even if there was video footage, they'd like
They'll
perceive
still
some sort of
say
lie in there,
he groomed the dog.
Oh man. And that really I felt horrendous for Larry in that moment because when we saw him
Larry
run
didn't
around the
deserve it.
ring, when we saw Larry run around the ring, he was having the best little time of his little Larry life and I was so fucking happy for him. So to know that like his once again, I'm only going from how like the story of events has been said in the amount of words that it has been said in. But to know that his daddy started such a volatile fight with his little guy around
And there,
just like made me so mad.
all because
So
he
mad.
couldn't take responsibility for the fact that he talked shit about Colt Cabana.
Yeah. He did it like right in front of him. It was he oh my God. I
And
remember
he
watching
said,
that fight live.
I watched, so that was the first time I ever watched a media scrum.
You're kidding. Was that your first
Yeah.
one?
So
Holy
I hear
shit.
him go, yeah, you know what? Those EVPs can come back and talk to me anytime. And then the next day, we're hearing about rollout. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because that was
I
about the
know.
time I was really getting into the IWC and like I went from like fan to like Dan.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah.
what
Internet
the fuck
participant.
is, yes, like what the fuck is happening? So I just started consuming everything I can get on Brawl Out. And
Yeah.
I was like, I this alive.
That was bad. Just fucking shoveling those fucking muffins in. The shit, it was so
Oh,
disrespectful. So goddamn
oh,
disrespectful.
disrespectful.
And like, I remember just like looking over at Tony's face, like what else is happening? And I'm like, Tony, all good.
You can see
Like,
in that moment, Tony was like, "Oh crap!"
yeah, yeah.
Like
Good
he
on
he was
him.
like,
Good on him for like just letting him just keep going though. Like I think he may
"Yeah,"
have
because
like slightly made some sort of like murmurs at certain things. I think he yeah, like when he like called like said that he's working for children, like because obviously that's like a big diss on fucking Tony, who's like right next to
yeah,
him. He like fair enough was just like couldn't control his facials there, but good on him. I mean, at me, because I will admit that my toxic trait is that I will have confrontations with people who I think are acting the fucking fool. But but
I would have
like
said something right then and there. Tony's a better person.
right, I would have said something too. I wouldn't have been able to help it. I'd be like, you will not be telling these lies right here today. Thank you very much. But
We're
good
we're
on
going on a
him.
little adventure to get my phone charger.
Oh, we're off. But but yeah, I appreciate him for not
Okay, and I
doing
guess letting my dog outside.
the whole thing. We're going on an adventure. We're going to open the door. Hey, little one, you're gonna go outside now. Nope, not quite yet. Sorry, I was wrong.
Oh no, she can open the door by herself. I just didn't want the crowd to see my laundry.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. No one wants to see anyone's
This
laundry.
is all
It's
probably being
just
cut out anyway.
exactly. Exactly. We can say whatever we want. There's two things. Well, there's many things, but two things that people don't want to see: someone else's laundry and an unrequested penis.
I
Oh dear.
don't know where she is. I took out the little camera part to my tripod, and now it won't go back in.
Oh shit. That's annoying.
Hold on, I'm gonna scream for her. Let's go,
Yeah, no worries.
Eden.
Let's
It's
go,
not time
madam.
for adventures. She's been going on adventures in the yard.
Yeah.
Um, and it's called "No, We Go Potty at Night," and then that's it. Eden, let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. Well, it'd be getting really chilly as well.
Well, I think that's why she's adventuring,
Yeah.
and it's cold out.
She like the
Oh, we're
cold.
back. Yeah.
Yay, good little pupper. That's a happy little tail. I saw that happy tail.
Isaac, can you give her a treat for me?
I love how people sound like in like the backgrounds there. They all sound like Rocky.
Okay.
And we're back. We're back again. We're in the studio. Oh, there's a blanket. Oh, there's this. Oh, there's all the things. Oh,
my
secrets.
tripod, my tripod
Oh,
won't open.
oh, the
There we go.
secrets.
Well, and now it's like because I'm on my charger, I have to put it in a different place, and it's just
The
so annoying.
palavas. The palavas.
And
You
now we're
and your
looking at.
you and your phone case. Me and my not wanting to connect when I even give you a
Okay,
goddamn app.
there we go. I'm back and
Yeah.
ready.
And
All
we're
right.
back.
I forgot what we were talking about.
Oh, we were just having a fun little discussion about how like we would have like flown off the
Oh,
hook
I,
if
I, I
like
would have yelled at CM Punk.
oh yeah, definitely would have been yelling at CM Punk.
The
Oh.
moment he said I work for children, I would have been like, oh, there's the door.
Right? I would have been like, excuse me? Excuse me? What? Yeah, that was fully fucking rude. But yeah, moving on from that.
Anyway, so we have Blood and Guts coming, potential Britt Baker return at some point, whenever, and Sheeta. Everything is
Cheetah! And
everything is
hopefully
right.
and hopefully Makiito. Hopefully. I really hope so. She wants to come to AEW. We want her to come to AEW. She was
Oh,
so
I didn't
freaking
know she said
over.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
makes
She
me
fully
so
made.
excited.
Yeah, she was like, I really, really want to go to AEW because I think if I remember correctly, the last time she was with us, it was during the Daily Place residency during the whole like COVID thing. If I remember, only because I every single like thought of her I have is coming out at the Daily Place setup. So that's why. So it was a really, really long time ago. But yeah, she said
Huh?
that she wants to come,
It's
and we want her to
awesome.
come, and it will be
I
so awesome.
I also think so. Mercedes Monet put out a challenge for the homecoming
Oh,
next week
yes,
in
she did.
Jacksonville,
Yeah.
and I
Do
don't
you
know
have thoughts on
why.
that? Hmm.
I really want it to be Dakota Kai.
Okay, so I that's where my head went as well because I was like, who's in Florida? Who's in Florida? Who's in Florida? And I was like, well, I know Dakota lives in
Hmm. I don't think
Florida.
Sheeta's ready to return in ring. Um, Brit,
Not next week.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brit's technically a home is now Florida is now home, but I don't know.
Oh,
I feel like because it's going up against NXT next week.
is that normal?
I
Oh, no, because
no,
we're on Tuesday. We have to be
we're
on
on
Tuesday. Yeah,
Tuesday. Well,
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
remember
yeah,
why
yeah.
we're on. Usually AEW does this because there's a reason why it's on
Yes.
Tuesday, and I don't remember
Yeah.
what it is. It's not
It's
just because they want to
usually a
counter program or go head to
no.
head. It's because there's a reason.
Yeah, it's usually
Um,
because they have like a sports ball thing going on and then
yeah,
they have to. Yeah. Usually. But yeah, I'm not quite too sure why the actual reason
I'm
was for
googling.
this one.
Um,
Giggle away.
so I think if that's what they're going for,
Hmm.
Major League playoffs,
Oh, okay. Oh,
playoffs,
see, there you go.
baseball
There you
playoffs,
go.
baseball playoffs.
There you go.
Wow, it's already baseball playoffs. Oh, I guess that makes sense. World Series is usually around Halloween. Um,
I thought
I
baseball was a summer thing. Hmm.
yeah, it goes really into fall.
Oh,
um,
okay.
yeah. So I'm thinking, especially because they're going up against NXT,
Okay.
it could potentially be Dakota Kai.
The timeline would work because I'm
Yeah, I
pretty
think her
sure that,
her non compete is up.
yeah. Because her and Shayna were released around the same time, weren't they? They were released in the same clump, I think.
Oh, you know what? Google to the rescue. I'm moving my
Yeah,
computer.
because I do know that because I do know that Shayna has been doing like some real fighting, but I just saw recently, like yesterday, that she is booked on a pro wrestling show coming up.
So she was released at the end of May.
June,
So we'll say
July.
June, July.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's 3 months.
it's over 3 months.
It is over 3 months. Oh my God, if we get Dakota
Because
Kai, I'm gonna
Dakota Kai is
cry.
the only one who has not said anything about, I want to go back to WWE. She's just been like,
No. And they did I think AEW and her did have conversations the first time
yeah.
they let her go. And I don't think it was like anything like bad happened, you know.
So, Sports Illustrated has an update on Dakota Kai. She
Okay.
continues to stream online while possibly preparing for a run in Japan. I think we could get Dakota Kai.
I think so too. Because she could death death on the microphone. Because yeah, she could still do Japan stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's the wonderful thing about AEW.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Because
if
technically she is native to Florida, isn't she?
no,
Well, I meant
what
like she
like
lives in Florida now.
nationality?
No, like
Oh,
she lives
like
in Florida
live
now.
lives. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
and she has for a very, very, very long time.
No, she's a Kiwi like you.
I know.
I didn't know
I
that.
know. Yeah.
She's also a
She
month older than me.
yeah. Yeah,
I love learning this shit about wrestlers.
yeah. Yeah, she's a Kiwi. She's from Auckland. She's Samoan. Samoa, not America, Samoa. Yeah, love the Dakota Kai. I love her so much. I
Oh, I really hope that means she's coming.
I hope so because she is. Ugh. So like I saw like her stuff before she came to like the Wobbly, right? And
Hmm.
like her kicks had so much impact with them. Like she really was like captain of Team Kick, like her kicks were super fucking strong. And I felt like the power was never really there when I saw her. I saw in the Wobbly, I was just like, oh, they don't seem as impactful as they used to before I even knew, before I was a young, still
And
watching the Wobbly.
of course, by the time this comes out, we'll know who it was. So
Yeah.
let us live in our
So we're
delusional world. Don't criticize us.
no
It's not Dakota.
criticizing.
It's
If it's a
not Dakota Kai.
yeah.
I'm fairly confident on this one.
Mm. Well, she was the first person that came to my mind, but then I
Mine
was like,
too.
I went all like, oh, but maybe not because she's not like from Florida, you know? So in my mind, I was going like real literal, like, who do I know that's like
I can't
booked
think
in
of
Florida?
any major wrestler that's booked from Florida.
No, me
Like
neither.
it's
I
just
was
where they
having
all
like major
live.
troubles. Yeah, yeah. So that's what
Which
really
all
kind of
they
like flew me off.
the way she worded it gave okay they live in
Yeah.
Florida to
Okay.
me. I was like okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I may have taken it a little bit too literally. But if we are wrong,
Well, that's where I went first, and then I was like, I don't know a single wrestler that's booked is that female wrestler that's from Florida.
no, no. Which is why like my brain also went like, oh, maybe she's like gonna pick like a local talent or something. And I was like, oh, that could be kind of cool. Because then I was like, ah, well, whoever it's gonna be is gonna be cool no matter what, because we're gonna
Yeah, it's
get a
gonna be
great show.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
But if it
also
is
just
Dakota
still.
Kai, I'm gonna scream.
I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna
There
lose
will
my
be
shit.
tears. There will be tears. There'll
I
be everything.
I'm still laughing at Mercedes saying no, no. Oh God, I can't do it.
Nar, nar,
No, no.
nar, nar, nar. Yeah, that
Because
fucking
all
killed
I
me.
can think about is that scene in H2O.
What's that?
Um, well, that mermaid show that was in Australia, and one of the characters goes, "Chloe, no, no,"
Chloe, no, no,
and I was like,
no.
the way she said it, I was like, "Oh my God, she's just been watching H2O." No way. The way she said,
Oh,
and it
dear.
was like the way it was the Harley, the way like it was the way she said Harley and no together. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a girl who just watched H2O just add water.
Oh, I remember that now. That just completely just, yeah, the whole fucking thing just came straight to me. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that.
And
I
we
love
know
it because
she's
we,
chronicling it online, so I'm like, she's
yeah,
definitely seeing the memes pop up again.
definitely, definitely. Oh, I love that because, yeah, anyone else like taking taking the piss out of Australia is hilarious. We do it in jest. We do it in jest. We're like
I mean,
cousins, We're like family.
they do have bugs and animals that are actively trying to kill
Oh,
the
it
Australian
gets dangerous
citizens.
over there.
So, so
Oh,
I was literally
oh,
looking at a
there.
map the other day of where it's safe to swim, and there's no place safe to swim because it's sharks and or crocodiles, whatever, which one is down there.
Crocs.
Just crocs and and sharks all around the border of Australia. I said I would never get in the water there.
And
Never.
then you gotta add in jellyfish as well. Good
And
old blue
kangaroos
bottle
are apparently
jellyfish.
very mean.
Oh yeah, like you don't want to step up onto a kangaroo. They will they will staunch you out and they will win.
I did you ever watch that movie Kangaroo Jack? I thought that was a joke until I was an adult and I learned that kangaroos are mean and will actually punch people. And I was like, oh, that was a warning. Don't pet kangaroos.
No. They will destroy your car if you're like driving in the outback and they just like want to go across the road at the same time. So many times, I mean, if you accidentally like actually hit them, they'll total your car because they're just like literally like giant muscle that bounces. If they end up like timing it perfectly, which has happened, and they end up like bouncing on your car and fucking off, you fuck them too.
Stay. Here's your tip of the day. Stay away from
Stay
kangaroos,
away from kangaroos,
and
y'all.
maybe just Australia because there's a lot of deadly creatures there.
It is the land of death.
Go to New Zealand, or the land of hobbits.
Yeah, come to New Zealand where we've got bush and it's a little cold. Apparently, our cold is colder than Antarctica, so take whatever you will from that. It's a little damp. We're all mad. We're all mad down
And
here.
the flights of the
Um,
Concorde.
and we're very funny. You know, you guys know we're
Yeah,
funny. You love our shit. Oh,
yeah.
everyone thinks we're fucking hilarious. And that's because we are, because we're unhinged.
You know
And
what
we
I'm gonna
live
be
at the bottom
watching?
of the world.
What I'm gonna be watching tonight to fall asleep to? Flight of the
What?
Concorde. Flight of the Concorde. I love that show.
Yay! Yay! Woohoo! Oh, that's brilliant. Right, to end our show, should we, if Liz, there's
Oh
anything else
yes,
you wanted
you
to
know,
talk about?
not for me. I mean, we do have our Mercedes belt of the week.
We do. And what is it, everybody? It's the Mercedes title belt rundown.
So this week we're talking about the Primetime Women's Championship.
We are.
And I have a little story to go along with this.
Oh, yay!
Okay, so once again, this is a new belt. It was first introduced in December of 2024, and it was announced that there was going to be a tournament over the course of several shows to crown the inaugural championship. Now, there was very little transparency and no official bracket ever presented for said tournament. But after the first round, we had four contenders left: Diana Strong, Betty Boa, Heidi Katrina, and Lucia Lee.
Yeah.
Those are very non wrestling names, except
I
for Betty
know,
Boa.
right? Well, Diana Strong, kinda. Yeah.
Kind of, but that could also be a real name.
It could.
Um,
They have very like you know, like back in like the early days of women's wrestler names.
yeah.
Yeah.
So leading up to Prime Time Wrestling's All About the Monet, which was the name of the event, Bestia Slam, the Italian promotion, posted an interview with Diana Strong, in which they were talking about her upcoming match with Mercedes Monet. In that interview, it was confirmed that Diana Strong versus Mercedes Monet would be for the Bestia Women's Championship and the PTW Women's Championship. It was later
Mm-hmm.
confirmed that the women's tournament was canceled due to injuries. It was never
Yes.
announced who actually suffered injuries. It was just due
No.
to injuries. But both semi-finalists, Heidi Katrina and Lucia Lee, would receive would receive title shots down the line.
Yes. Yes.
But on July 27th, 2005, Mercedes Monet defeated Diana Strong to become the inaugural PTW Women's Champion and also the first ever Bestia Women's Championship.
Yes, because those two companies, it's an Italian company, the Bestia, they already had a nice little working
Mm-hmm,
relationship with PTW,
mm-hmm.
and the head of them and the head of those were just like, hey, you know, since you're doing this, how about we just slide
Yeah,
our little belt in there, shall we? And they were like, sure.
I also have some fun facts about all about the Monet.
Ah, please, please, please,
So
please.
their first round of tickets to this event sold out. Um,
Wow,
the meet and greet with there was a meet and greet with Mercedes, which was available for $50.
that's really
And
good.
yeah, that's I was like, okay, Mercedes.
Mm.
And Mercedes and Diana were included on the original poster. So
Ah,
everyone kind of knew that, like, people knew that this is what they were buying tickets for.
yeah.
Um,
Not clickbait either.
yeah. So my personal thoughts are right now is that I think it's so awesome that despite her notoriety and everything, is that she continues to go overseas to these smaller
Mm,
promotions, something
mm.
she doesn't have to do, and does
No.
shows while working
Yeah.
full time.
Yes. Yes.
She has a full
But
time job
yeah,
and
yeah.
she's still doing this.
Mm,
She has nothing to really gain from this. I highly doubt she is making the money people think she's making from these promotions. A lot of
no.
these promotions are barely floating by.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
um,
You're not
she,
cash cows.
yeah, she does this because she genuinely wants wrestling to move forward. And she
Yeah.
said she was going to take the revolution global, and she really has.
Yeah, she did what she
As
said
now
on
we've
the
now
box.
discussed, yeah, she has literally she has a British championship,
Hmm.
Rev, not Rev Pro, PTW, I think is Polish,
Polish. Yep.
Polish, and Italian,
Hmm.
include and Mexico's belt.
Hmm.
She's had New Japan.
Hmm.
I mean, this girl has literally done it all.
Yeah. She said what she was gonna do.
Yeah, she's
And
made the women's wrestling revolution global. Take that, Stephanie.
exactly.
I'm sorry,
Ex-
take that, corporate officer number three, because everyone forgets that she's literally corporate officer number three in a certain
yeah.
lawsuit.
They do, don't
Except for
they?
me, because I don't. I call her corporate officer number three 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, that's actually going to be better because I actually hate saying her name out of my mouth, and I used to fucking love corporate officer number three. I
Yeah,
really, really did. I
you should just
used
call
to
her corporate officer
absolutely
number
adore
three.
her. Yeah, so that's going to work way. Corporate officer number three, CO3. Um,
CO3. I've even Googled it
CO3.
recently to make sure she
Just
was
make sure.
number three,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
she is
yeah.
in fact corporate officer number three. But yeah, I
She is
think
in
so.
fact. Mm-hmm.
Mercedes is absolutely crushing it right now, and she's one belt away from
Absolutely.
10.
Yeah.
And
And I have no
however,
idea what belt that's going to be.
I have no idea either, except I'm getting really worried because even they've now, AEW has now pointed out she's 16 days away from becoming the longest reigning TBS championship champion, which means she's
Mm,
going to lose it soon because they're clearly going to gear up to have her lose after
yes.
losing to after beating Jade's title run, which I think is fair.
Yes.
Have
I think
Mercedes
it's
be
fair.
um so number 10 has to come. 10 and 11 I feel like need to come quick. And
Yeah, we need to get another little like, yeah, another quick thing. And none of
mhm,
this cheating with two belts in one company. You gotta none of
yeah,
that.
no more of
But
that.
yeah, yeah, no that with that. But Mercedes is actually now being allowed to do what she has wanted to do her entire wrestling career.
Hmm.
And was the motivation behind was probably I'm just assuming just from on like her um just from what she's done and everything and what she said um was some of the fuel behind her being like, oh, fuck you to the Wobbly Wobbly when they were being dicks about the
Yeah.
team title. She wanted
Hmm.
better. And she's actually stood on that. She stood
Yeah.
behind her morals,
She's
no matter what has been the result of it. She stood behind it. And I'm so fucking glad she is actually allowed to do what she's wanted to
hmm
do this whole goddamn time now. And other people are gonna like diss on it, but that's fine.
yeah.
Um,
I
they just do them.
dissing on a woman for knowing her worth and going after her worth
Yeah.
is low key kind of gross.
Oh yeah, it's very, very telling. But I am so for people speaking their minds on this stuff because then I know who these people are
Oh, I
and
know
who
who
to
they
stay
are.
away from,
Oh
right?
yeah.
You know, so it's like, yeah, you keep saying your words and I'll just keep blocking you so I never have to see you
Yeah.
again because
It
that is a
and it
shit take.
Do you ever notice it's people who I normally think have ridiculous views that are like, "Oh, Mercedes won another belt. I'm so excited." And I'm like, "What? I thought you'd be
Yeah.
anti this." Okay. I like you right now.
Yeah, yeah. I know, right? But no, and
You know,
like and sorry.
hey, people forget she walked out of WWE.
Yeah, twice.
She walked out. She wasn't fired.
Mm-mm.
She she walked
Yeah.
out. She didn't show up to work
No.
because she didn't like how she was being treated.
Yeah. And
That's a
that's
girl who knows her worth.
exactly at a time, and even still at a time where no one would dare do that. They'd be like, this is
No.
like career, like suicide. Like,
Yeah.
no, no one would do that. And she went,
No. And,
no, I
and
will.
did it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the fact is, nobody's really done it since. I mean, people
No,
have
they
tried to get
haven't.
themselves fired, but no one
Yeah.
has actually walked out and said, I'm not showing up to work.
Yeah.
I don't like how you're treating me.
Mm. I don't like how you're treating the division. I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
don't
how
like
you're
what you're
treating
doing
these
to the women's
titles.
division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is another reason why I really, really want Bailey. Does Bailey live in Florida? Oh no, wait, she hasn't left
No, she's not.
WWE.
Hold on. I Googled this recently.
Yeah, because that's another
'Cause,
reason why I want out of that so much is because I want
well,
Bailey
it,
to have like a proper, you know, proper
did you
run of
see their
fun.
live stream?
Bailey's or
Well, Bailey
Morgan.
and Mercedes were together and they were talking about, oh, like I really want, like people really want us to do a tag team again. I feel like they're hinting so much that Bailey is going to not resign.
I mean, I've been kind of like getting the same vibe, but also I'm like, oh, am I like jumping on this like too, like, is it just my excitement, But like,
No,
I've
okay,
kind of
no,
been
because I
seeing
think
that
they're
as
gonna try.
well.
I think they're gonna try and push her because it's very obvious. This will be Bailey's contract has not been up since Mercedes has signed.
Ah,
So she has a year and a half left. So she
oh,
re-signed right before Mercedes probably debuted. That was
oh,
5 months ago. She has a year left. And Mercedes has been about a year into aid, was about a year.
oh, yeah. Now it would be,
A little
yeah.
over a year.
I think we've gone over a year.
Hmm.
Yeah, we've
Um,
gone over a year.
yeah, so she re-signed a multi-year extension in 2023, Bailey.
Nice,
So,
nice.
this is the first time her contract is coming up while Mercedes is in AEW, and I don't know. I think you can kind of tell they're trying to push Bailey right now with
Are they?
the split. Like they're get. I saw online they're trying to give her a split personality gimmick
I
or something.
remember
I
you
don't know. I
saying,
don't pay attention.
yeah, I remember you saying about that.
They're giving her something.
Is that still being pushed?
I think
Okay.
so, but I mean,
Is it going over?
I don't know. But I think we're definitely at the point where they're trying to push. They're not going to do what they do with others, and that's not push them.
I could imagine they really don't want to lose Bailey, especially they don't want to
Bailey
lose Bailey to AEW.
W,
Yeah,
and then have Bailey and
they don't
Mercedes.
want that.
Because if Bailey and Mercedes return, that's really going
That's
to
going to be
be
massive.
like,
That is going to be massive. That's going to
yeah,
be the next that's going to be the next big leap in AEW women's division
hmm,
growth. Fuck
yeah,
yeah. Like just having that one person just with all of that experience, all of that charisma, all of
hmm,
that also all of those fans,
hmm,
like Bailey has like hardcore like I'm assuming she still does have like real hardcore fans. Um they will I mean unless they're going to get like butthurt, but like they'll come with her and stuff. She's a massive like merch seller, but would they still be selling her merch anyway even if she wasn't there? I don't quite know how they do that. Like
yeah. I'm not
once
sure.
they
She's a huge merch
yeah.
seller, so it'd be. I don't know what they could offer her right now that Tony Khan wouldn't
Right?
offer her.
Right?
Tony
I
Khan
don't
will
think from
like, and Mercedes pay her more than me. Like, bring her here.
Oh yeah. There's no fucking way that Mercedes is out there saying like no one can get paid more than me. Oh my God, you're paying them more than me.
Hmm.
I should be worth more. Rah, rah, rah. Fuck no. I don't think she is doing that at all. I don't think she needs to do that at all. But come on, Bailey. The last time, it actually made me cry, but I saw her interview with that gentleman, the Canadian gentleman, I think he is. Basically, one of the only like wrestling like journalists that I actually kind of I cannot remember his name. I think he has a three name
Oh,
thing. He's got
Chris Van
yeah, yes,
something or
yes,
other.
yes,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
CVV,
That guy,
as
that
I
guy,
call him.
that guy. What do you call
CVV.
him?
CVV.
CVV.
I just call him his initials.
CVV. Okay, cool. Van Vaughn is what I think of. I don't think that's it. Ever since I watched that interview, my heart fucking broke.
Broke.
I was like,
Broke
I don't think they're going to be able to offer her anything than what
anything
she's
right
actually
now.
worth or what she actually would want to do. She actually
Hmm.
looks kind of broken from the situation when she said that there were like people backstage who were like telling her to like, oh, I'm going to be like making my own words to describe because I can't 100% remember her quote, but it was along the lines of like, let the process do its thing, it will come around for you and all this kind of stuff. And I heard that and I was like, no, they're fucking gaslighting you. They are
Yeah.
gaslighting you. You're not going to get what you deserve and what you need for your
Hmm.
career from the WWE right now. It's not going to happen. So ever since that moment, I was like for her sanity and just for her career fulfillment and for the fans, she needs to leave. She needs to leave and come to
She does.
AEW. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
and
needs to
like
happen.
she will do incredible in AEW, and you have her in Stat, and we know she's a huge Willow fan too. Like,
She's a massive Willow fan, massive Stat fan. Could you
and
imagine like Hartley?
she's been seen wearing their shirts. I feel like she's kind of hinted at it. Um,
She's definitely very vocal about like the fact that she supports a lot of the women
mhm.
on the AEW roster. Yeah, like openly. And I don't think that would necessarily be something that that company would be really happy about them doing. Like I know AEW wouldn't give a flying fuck what wrestlers are wearing, but I get the real big vibe that there would be
Mhm.
like, a
Oh,
memo,
she. Oh, yeah,
sent down.
and
Yeah.
on top of the fact that whenever people are released, she takes them to dinner. She gets a group of them together to go to dinner. She's just a good
She does.
soul, and I
She
think she
seems like
deserves
really nice.
to end her career in somewhere that's going to appreciate her.
I
And
agree. I
I
agree.
think she should realize now that because I've kind of felt that way. They had her win the Rumble, and I was very excited for her. And then she won the
Yes.
belt, and I was extremely excited for her. And
Yeah.
then I just felt like her reign came to a close so quickly. And
Because she won that when they were doing damage control. Is that
damage
right?
control, she just got kicked out of damage control. If I wasn't watching weekly then, I was only watching the pay per views. Um,
Okay.
uh, yeah, I forget how she lost, but oh, she lost it at SummerSlam on August 3rd. So she got it at WrestleMania, lost it
Oh.
by August. So she won on
Oh.
April, lost in August.
Oh.
She was champion
Okay.
for 118
Oh. Okay.
days.
Hmm.
And if I was WWE, I would have been pushing her to the moon, knowing what Mercedes was getting paid.
100%. In fact, if anything, that just would have pushed me to be like, right, we need to fucking mega star Bailey right now. Like
Yeah,
we really whatever she wants, fucking let's write it,
let's do
fucking
it.
let's keep her happy. Let's keep her fucking happy. And it seems like they've just kind of done the opposite for whatever reason. Mm.
Yeah, they like was just like, mm,
No, no. This reminded me, like, since we were talking about belts and then also talking about like Bailey and that again, and her belts, like this may be taken like tribalist. I don't give a flying fuck. This is just my opinion. The belts that you see in AEW are beautiful. They're
beautiful.
beautiful. The TNT one is the only one that I'm like, I think that could
And I
use a
also
little
feel the way
up.
about the TBS too. I feel like
I think they
the
need a.
TNT and TBS are my least favorite right now, but
I think they need a zhuzh. I just think they
yeah.
need a zhuzh. Um, But as you mentioned earlier, the women's tag belts are absolutely stunning, encrusted with diamonds everywhere. The
Hmm.
gold with the blue from the world behind it is just wow. They're black strapped, fucking gorgeous. Um, Both of the divisions top titles, mwah, absolutely gorgeous. And I love that they're big. Even like all of the women's belts are big
Hmm.
too. When Riho first won the
Oh, it
first
was
belt,
like,
it was tiny. It still looked bigger than what we had previously seen in other companies, but when the next reign happened, they quickly changed the title completely, got slightly bigger, and then it changed again, I think, with Britt Baker and got even bigger. So that's freaking amazing. But I just have to say, the quality of the belts that the Wobbly Wobbly are like churning out are some of the most ugliest, uninspired pieces of shit that I've ever fucking seen in my entire
I'm as
life.
I look them up right now.
Those tag belts, those fucking penny tag belts were to me some of the most ugliest, disrespectful belts I've ever seen in my entire life. How can I take a division seriously? Like when you've got these red and blue fucking belts with like silver and copper pennies on them. They were fucking disgusting. Can't quite remember what like the women's tag belts looked like, but they weren't great. The big heavyweight titles for like both brands, the fucking logo,
Oh yeah,
so
they're
cringe,
tacky. They're
so
tacky.
tacky. They're horrendous. And their belts used to be beautiful. Like back in the day, say whatever you want about the bullshit of like the Attitude Era, but the belts were beautiful. They turned into shit. And I've
Shit.
honestly got to say, that was one of the first things that made me kind of go, ugh. AEW wasn't like available at this point. But I was still like watching a lot of like other stuff, because of being the elite, and watching New Japan and all that kind of shit and Triple R and stuff. But I remember when they like brought those out, I was like, oh my God, oh. I had a physical reaction to it. It is filth. It is
Well, that
they're awful. They're
awful.
absolutely awful. And I
And then
think
and then they made that disgusting, the gaudy, tackiest crown jewel one.
that's awful.
Like,
That is
oh,
awful. And that 24/7 belt, what the
which
fuck was that?
I think that's gone now. I
I
recently
think
did
it
the
had,
math
yeah.
on how many belts each, because you know AEW announces the women's and AEW has too many belts. Um,
Okay.
let's AEW has on just AEW men's,
Yes, just
women's,
AEW.
unified, continental, and international. Which technically those three belts are technically one right now. So
Yes.
really probably shouldn't count all three, but for the sake of the argument, we are. So what are we at, five?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
okay, women's TNT, Continental, Unified, International, TBS, men's
Yeah.
tags, women's tags, and trios.
Yeah.
That is
9.
eight.
Oh, I got 9.
Nine. Sorry, it's eight without the women's. It's They have nine belts split
Yeah.
between two shows.
Yeah. Two
That's an
shows.
average of 4.5 per show.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. WWE.
Got to stretch for this one.
Two men's world. Two women's world. Hold on. Wait. I can. It's WWE Championship.
Prickling with excitement.
I can pull this up on Wikipedia. And now, mind you, WWE also, if you count Ring of Honor, they have 10.
Mm.
They have,
Yeah.
Ring of Honor has 10. So between the three shows, they have 18. But rarely is
Yeah.
Ring of Honor on AEW television.
They keep
Um,
it very separate.
they, yeah. Where I want a list of the championship. List of WWE champions.
Go.
So
Beat.
I will say between all of their brands, WWE has over 30.
Over 30.
And I'm talking WWE, NXT, AAA. Then you have WWE ID and WWE Evolve.
I keep forgetting about this ID and Evolve thing. But yeah, if you add in Triple R, they got fucking heaps as well. I mean, no one
Yeah.
beats CMLL, but still.
Well, and that's like, I was like, and if we were going to talk about too many belts, so WWE currently has 23. All right.
Damn.
On
Okay.
Raw,
Yeah.
men's heavyweight, women's
Yeah.
world,
Okay.
intercontinental, women's intercontinental,
Uh-huh.
tag team,
Okay.
SmackDown, undisputed,
Yeah.
women's championship, United States championship, women's championship, tag team championship. And
Okay.
let's be real,
Oh, do
out
we
of
have
already those
men? Sorry, do we
men's
have
and
only
women's of
men's on both or?
so they each have their worlds and then they each have United States or
Oh,
continental.
cool, cool, cool.
And but tag team is only men. Um
Oh, oh,
so
oh,
they have
oh, okay.
yeah, they each have 5 on each
Okay.
show. But let's be
Okay.
real. If you're watching a pay-per-view, how often are you seeing these belts? When was the last time the women's United States or women's intercontinental were defended on a pay-per-view? I don't know because I don't watch. I just know people
No.
complain. Then you have the women's
Oh,
tag team that can be
okay.
seen on either show.
Ah, okay. Okay. So they got
And
two
then
tag
you
teams in men's, but only one tag team of women's.
yes. And then
Okay.
technically, even though this is speed, it's
Yes.
called the WWE Speed Championship. So
Yes.
technically, WWE in itself then has those two under their brand. Then you have
Okay.
NXT,
Yeah.
which is not NXT doesn't have that many, whatever. But it's
Yeah.
then the WWE ID, the women's ID, the women's Evolve,
Are
and
these
the women's
championships?
yes, and they have two different. They have the
Oh.
WWE Evolve Championship and then the
Uh-huh.
WWE Women's Evolve.
Uh-huh.
Are we
Oh.
really going to talk about a company having too many titles being AEW? People try to go, well, you have to do the averages. Okay, AEW, you see on a pay per view most of title defenses. When was the last
Yeah, they're
time
pretty much
on a
yeah.
WWE champion pay per view or premium live event are every single one of their 11 titles defended?
Jesus. Probably not even on WrestleMania the 2 nights.
Yeah. SummerSlam Night 2 was the last one to have almost every match being a championship. I went
Wow.
through.
And that was only
I
night
went
2.
through. That was only night 2. Night 1
They
featured
only
1.
had an Ooh.
So, if we're going to talk about anyone having too many belts,
Mm.
I think AEW needs to be out of this. And the fact that they only bring it up
Yes.
when it's a women's championship announced, and
I know. Oh.
and the reality is, out of those 9 belts, 3 are considered one right now,
Exactly.
and they're all being
Exactly.
defended at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the unified is the two of them. Their lineage is still there,
Yes.
but they are now being funneled into the unified. So it's
Yes.
really you get 3 belts for the price of one.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is it one
And I think
championship
we're
or 3 and
because
even
it technically is the one because you are
yeah,
only fighting for the one.
one.
And I am wondering if whenever Okada loses it, will all three
I
then
mean
be
transferred.
transferred, or will then it will just be the one transferred and then voila, off
Yeah.
they go.
And
That would be interesting.
I think at all out it was for the unified, which I think would have included the other two.
Yes, it did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
if
Because
he loses all 3.
yes, he would lose all three. He wouldn't. Yeah, Don Callis wouldn't be able to keep the other two.
Well, unless Takeshita won, then Don Callis wouldn't have to remove a belt.
But I think when Takeshita wins that belt, he's not going to be with the Don Callis family.
I don't think so either. Hey, I'm still holding out that Kenny is going to be the next unified championship because his
Well, we spoke about this because
finisher
it's the
is it.
yeah, yeah, no, because we spoke about this because it's like Okada's title and Kenny's title were the ones
Title,
that smushed together to make the baby title of when
and
two
then you
titles
give
have a
it.
baby.
Yeah, you
And
give it to the dads, give it to
yeah,
the Kenny, give it to
yeah,
the Okada,
yeah,
and then you give it to their baby, Takeshita.
exactly. See, and
He wins
AEW
it
doesn't
from
tell
Daddy
stories.
One. I I swear. I swear.
We've got a full on like family story going on here right now. That's
Yeah,
brilliant. I
we're
love
gonna
that.
we're gonna be fighting for the custody of Takeshita.
Yeah, everyone thought that the fight
Takeshita
for
soon.
the everyone thought the fight for Dominic went too far. You just wait until the fight for the custody. It's like custody
We
of
both
like
can't speak anymore.
we both can't speak. We've gone well into the madness, and it's a brilliant time to feck off. But
Yeah,
yeah, the battle of custody between over Takeshita, that's got to get bloody. You just
and it's
watch
good,
this.
and it's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be amazing. So, if we have timed this out right after you've been watching this episode, it was either you have just seen Blood and Guts or Blood and Guts is just coming up. Fuck
Yes,
yes. And Books is going to be there. Fuck, I hope we see you on the tally. That would be freaking
we are in
brilliant.
camera angle. We're not floor because we figured for
Floors?
blood and guts we don't want to be on the floor. We want to be able to kind of
No.
see what's happening. So I want it to be
You want to
elevated
be
a
on
little
that.
bit. But
Yeah, yeah. You want to be on that first little whoop.
we're not main section. We're one over.
Oh,
So
cool, cool.
we're definitely in camera angle.
Nice. Brett
I
Michelle was over on that side when she went this one time, and I fully fucking caught her on camera. So you guys will fucking definitely be
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I cannot
Yay!
wait. I have to figure out what
Cannot
shirt. I think I'm gonna buy a heel shirt for it.
wait.
Um,
Nice.
instead of like an AEW. Like I don't really love wearing like I don't want to wear a wrestler shirt. So I was thinking of treating myself to one of the AEW heel shirt.
That'd be cool. Especially
Um,
if you get to do the street stuff.
yeah,
Yeah,
and that's
that'd be
kind of why
really
I'm like
great.
I have to buy it for that. And
You
I
have
think
to.
there's one that says girls love heels, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, we do.
that's for me.
That is definitely yours. That is definitely yours. Well, we will know probably by. Oh no, we won't know. We'll know in a couple of weeks if that happened. And
Yes, don't worry, we'll be talking all
we'll be
about it.
talking all about it. When we know, you'll know, and everyone will know, and we will all be excited. Excited.
I'm
I
excited.
myself will be a little bit late about it, people, because I am currently jet setting my way around Japan. And I don't know if there's going to be a moment, maybe on a train if Blood and Guts is gone, but you got to think about your data.
You got to think about it.
Yeah,
But
man,
you're going to be in
right.
Japan,
But
like
I'm going to
the
be in
home of
Japan.
like the best wrestling anyway. So
I know. And I get to see 3 shows while
I,
I am over here. So
I'm so jealous. I am
don't
so
worry.
jealous.
I will be taking so much notes and so much footage that yeah, when I come back, I will
That
try and
episode
make it like
back
you're
is
all
going to
there.
be that episode when we come back is just gonna be all just us talking about our wrestling, like
Yeah.
our live experiences.
Yeah,
And it'd be cool to
exactly.
compare a US audience and like a Japanese audience and like the
Yeah.
shows and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's gonna be I can't wait for that. That and you got you lucky little people out there. You get to experience it too. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait.
Cannot wait.
All right, before we all turn into pumpkins and completely melt any other kind of random word that comes out of your mouth. I made like the massive like faux pas on like the other episode of like, Don't Call Me Diva. I was trying to say flag, and I ended up saying like the slur for for gay people instead, and I was like,
Well,
"We're
technically
not doing this."
in the UK it means cigarette. So
Yes, yes, it does, and it did down here as well. Before, like the
yeah, yeah.
major of like, "Ooh, don't do that." But no, no, no.
The
Yeah, that
United
it was
States
put.
ruined everything.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it, but you're like America is sometimes like that kid that gets into the pool during summer and like takes diarrhea shit out of it and then just ruins the pool for everyone else for the rest of the summer.
Accurate.
That wonderful compliment to my darling Americans that I have all watching me shaking their heads at me. we
I'm
will
saying
say
accurate, so
we will say a good night, mwah,
Mwah. And good
And
night,
bang.
bang.
To all of you lovelies, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you're enjoying it. Please leave everything in the comments of
Yes.
wherever you are watching on
Reviews,
everything. We
comment.
will be reading anything, anything. If you're going to be rude, well, thank you for the
If you're
engagement.
gonna be
That's fine.
rude, we're just gonna be rude back. No, we're not. I kid. Maybe.
I might try and be funny. Books might try and be rude. It all depends on what kind of mood you get
Mood
us
you get
in.
us in. Yeah.
Exactly. But I have been Bex Bastet, Bex underscore Bastet on Threads, Bex hyphen Bastet on YouTube? No. What's that thing with the sky? Blue
Blue sky.
sky. On this channel, you can catch Don't Call Me Diva. I hope you've been enjoying the debut of this show. You can catch my darling books everywhere at
Everywhere. At books and body
everywhere.
slams. Everywhere. And watching me and AW fall in love as best friends together on threads.
Exactly. If you really want to be like in the know about what's going on, you need to be following her over there for all the goss. And all the Lance Storm chats as well. Love you,
Yes.
Lance Storm. All right. And with that, bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.